The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle, destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in the sky.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. KTTV will be back on the air as soon as possible.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The Office of FEMA has issued the following message. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning means that an actual attack against this country has been detected, and that protective action should be taken. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the North American Aerospace Defense Command. NORAD has confirmed an inbound strategic missile strike targeting major population centers across the United States, including this area. Several hundred Soviet intercontinental ballistic missiles have been detected heading toward the continental United States. Impact is expected within the next 10 to 15 minutes. All residents of the Los Angeles metropolitan area are advised to take immediate shelter in the lowest and most central part of a building. If you have a basement, go there now. Otherwise, move to a small, windowless room, and bring a battery-powered radio and essential supplies. Do not attempt to evacuate. The roads will be impassable, and you will not reach safety in time. Remain sheltered for a minimum of 14 days, unless otherwise instructed by FEMA or local emergency authorities. Fallout is expected shortly after impact and will be deadly. The United States and its NATO allies are launching immediate counterstrikes. Stratefony is actively engaging and attempting to intercept incoming missiles. This station will continue to broadcast emergency information for as long as possible. Remain tuned to this frequency for further updates. Once the crisis has ended, the President will address the nation on all stations. Again, this is not a test. A Soviet nuclear attack is underway against the United States. Take shelter now. Interception is in progress. The President will speak shortly. Please stand by. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification. Message number 2, red card. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is KTTV, serving the Los Angeles area. If you are outside this region, please tune to a station serving your local area. Do not use the telephone. Telephone lines must remain open for emergency use. The emergency broadcast system has been activated to keep you informed. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification. Message number 2, red card. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is KTTV, serving the Los Angeles area. If you are outside this region, please tune to a station serving your local area. Do not use the telephone. Telephone lines must remain open for emergency use. The emergency broadcast system has been
This is KFI on 6:40 a.m. Please stand by for a message from the Los Angeles County Office of Emergency Management. This is KFI on 6:40 a.m. Please stand by for a message from the Los Angeles County Office of Emergency Management.
This is Riley Ethan, Director of the Los Angeles County Office of Emergency Management. Due to the ongoing emergency, you are advised to seek shelter immediately. In case you have missed earlier transmissions, NORAD has detected a massive nuclear attack launched by the Soviet Union against the North American continent, including the United States. A nuclear warhead is expected to strike the Los Angeles area within the next 10 minutes. Gather essential supplies, water, food, batteries, and a radio, and take shelter in the lowest and most central part of a building. Stay away from windows and exterior walls. If you have access to a basement or a designated fallout shelter, go there now. You are expected to remain sheltered for a minimum of 14 days, unless otherwise instructed by emergency officials. Leaving shelter prematurely, especially without protective gear, may result in lethal radiation exposure. Fallout is expected to arrive within minutes of detonation. Do not assume the danger is over after the initial blast. While the explosion, heat, and shockwave are severe threats, the most lethal hazard is fallout, the radioactive byproduct of nuclear detonation. Fallout causes radiation sickness and death with prolonged exposure. If you are driving, pull over immediately and locate the most protective shelter available. A building, a storm drain, even a ditch. Cover your body with any available material. Any shelter is better than no shelter. We can only hope that the President's Strategic Defense Initiative will intercept enough incoming missiles to reduce loss of life, particularly here in Los Angeles County. However, according to a statement issued by NORAD earlier today, stratifying missile defenses are currently operating at only 30% effectiveness. Again, go to a fallout shelter now. If none is available, shelter in a basement or the most interior room you can find. If you are driving, stop immediately and seek any available cover. As announced by the Emergency Broadcast System, President Reagan will address the nation once the missile strikes have ended. KFI will broadcast the President's message, assuming this frequency remains active following the attack. Do not call 911 unless you have a life-threatening emergency. Emergency services are equipped with protective gear and will respond as they are able. Do not use the telephone for non-emergency communication. Do not call to check on family or friends. All lines must remain open for official use. These lines will only go down if they are damaged or destroyed by the blast or its after effects. We are aware of a major power outage affecting parts of the county. This was caused by a car accident during evacuation panic, which resulted in the destruction of a power pole. This is not the result of an electromagnetic pulse, or EMP. You may have already lost power, and you may not be able to recharge your radios or flashlights. Because of this, we strongly urge you to conserve electricity. Use battery-powered devices sparingly. If you have extra batteries, use your radio and lights wisely, but do not assume you'll be able to recharge them later. Incoming update from the U.S. Department of Defense. Strategic defense satellites have successfully intercepted the warhead originally targeting downtown Los Angeles. However, additional warheads targeting nearby military bases, including Fort MacArthur, have slipped past satellite defenses. Repeating, downtown Los Angeles will not be struck. Fort MacArthur will be. Be prepared for blast, heat, and shockwave, especially in the southern portions of the county. But remember, the greatest risk is not the blast, it's the fallout. You do not have enough time to evacuate. You must take shelter now. A fallout shelter is best, but any form of shelter, an interior room, basement, or storm drain, is better than none. The Los Angeles Office of Emergency Management and KFI maintain redundancy in operations that enhances our ability to continue broadcasting even after the blast. We will transmit emergency information for as long as we are able. The National Weather Service in Oxnard has a direct line to this office and will provide fallout and radiation tracking reports. Shelter-in-place warnings may be issued shortly after detonation, based on wind and fallout projection models. It is now estimated that there are approximately 5 minutes until impact. Do not delay. Do not panic. Do not waste time. Take shelter now.